Hi everyone, welcome back to the Engagement Studio. My name is Aaron Brown and I am a member of the Insights team here at Quantum Workplace. Now today we're going to talk about how to make the exit process a little less awkward. We all know it's going to be a little awkward at times, but just imagine for the moment your top performing employee walks into your office and says their last day is in 2 weeks from now. What is your first reaction? One, you might go cry in the corner. That's okay. One, you might throw a rant. You might curse at your ancestors. You can have that for a moment. You might throw a tantrum as well and embarrass yourself in front of all your colleagues. That's okay. We all kind of need our moment, so please take that opportunity, but just take a moment. Now, once you've had that moment, now it's time to get to work. So here's 3 quick tips that you can follow in order to make it a little less awkward. One, we suggest that you don't launch the exit survey or the interview right away. It's an emotional time for both sides. You probably want a couple days to collect your thoughts, maybe think about what questions you might want answers to, think about what feedback you might want to get from that exiting employee, and give them an opportunity to collect their thoughts as well. It's an emotional high for both sides. Number 2, don't resort to bargaining. You may think this is the best time to say, what could you do for a better pay raise, or how can I get you to stay long term? That may work in certain situations, but at the end of the day, they've probably already made their decision to move on. So what I would suggest instead is you ask them, what could we do to make this a better place to work for employees? That shows them that even though they're leaving and they're going out the door, that you still value their feedback and you want to make it a better workplace. And lastly, try not to hold a grudge. We know that you have a lot of work on your plate now. You have to backfill their job, you have to figure out who's going to do their work, you have to post the job online, you have to train the upcoming employee. There's a lot of things that you have to worry about and a lot of moving parts, but just imagine it from the shoes of the exiting employee as well. They have to figure out how to send that email to the long-term client about them leaving the organization. They have to figure out how to transition their benefits and their retirement accounts. They may need a letter of recommendation or a reference. So try to empathize with that employee that's exiting your organization and figure out what can you do to make the transition just a little bit easier for them. So those are the 3 tips that we would recommend in order to make that exit just a little less awkward. 1, don't launch that survey or that exit interview right away. Wait a couple days. Number 2, don't resort to bargaining. Instead, try to figure out how you can make the workplace better for current employees. And number 3, try to figure out what you can do to help them in their transition period. At the end of the day, what we want to do for both sides is we want to make work better every day. Thanks all.